Good morning and welcome back. This is Patrick Curtis with Suffolk Realty Group, and we're on the web at www.suffolkrealtygroup.com. You could reach us by phone, 621-244-7000. And we're sitting here this morning with Jason and Bryce from Designing with Elements, our landscape specialists. And gentlemen, we've just been talking about what was involved and what it is that you do, what you can offer your clients. I'd like to ask, could you just walk us through exactly what happens? Somebody puts a call in and makes an inquiry, and then take us from there. What exactly happens?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing happens, we pick up the phone, we say, hello, how's the day going? We figure out exactly, what the homeowner is looking to do. And at that point, we schedule a free design consultation, and one of our professionals comes out and takes a look at the property. Okay,
so you're saying that right off the bat, you're going to get something on the schedule, and you're going to go to the actual property, to the homeowner's property, whatever it is, or it could be a business owner's property. And you're going to go there and you're going to take your own view of it, and then you're going to sit down with the client, right?
And that's usually me. I go and meet the client. I find out their wants and needs, see what they want to do, especially in backyards, because what we're trying to do right then and there is expand their living areas. We want to create an environment that fits their lifestyle. So I talk with them. We walk through, see how they use their yards more or less, and how parties, and possibly if we're putting in a pool, we pick the right locations for that.
Okay, and what would drive the location on a pool?
Sunlight. How far back do you want safety on if you have kids? Are we looking to put a fence around it, or is it something open? It all depends on how you want to use your pool. Is this more of a lounging pool? Is it something that you want to swim laps in? Or is it something that you really just want to entertain and have benches and waterfalls? Because everybody's different. Everybody's style is different, and we can create that.
And how about trees? The trees impact where you're going to put a pool?
Trees impact everything. I mean, if you want to keep the trees, and especially if they're developed, you want to work around that space. And then, of course, you don't want the leaves falling into the pool when you're trying to extend the season of the pool. So the location's very important, and you got to move around what's existing.
Okay. And it's okay. So you go to the homeowner's location, and you look around, you see what you can do, and what happens then?
And we talk. Well, like I said, I gather as much information as possible by listening to really what the clients want to do. And then we go back to the office, and Jason and we sit down and we come up with some hand sketches at first, some ideas. We do a lot of collaboration with the clients themselves, and then we start to put it down onto the computer imaging. Okay. At that point, we come back for our second appointment and present what we have.
Okay, and is that when you make a proposal to the client? This is what you're suggesting, which reflects what they want to see, and then they get to have a look at something?
Sure, but prior to that, Jason is doing his drawing, and he can explain that end.
Yeah, after we sit down and we start to analyze the site conditions, and we look at layout and how to make the spaces function well together, we put together a conceptual plan. And it's basically a collaboration of what the homeowner tends to gain from the added space. And we put our flair on it and make it actually function both architecturally, visually, and aesthetically. All those things make that space warm and inviting for the homeowner.
Okay, so when you're doing this, at this point, have you guys entered into a contract, or is this before you do the contract?
At that point, we start to work with the budget of the client, and we start to get it into their budget and show them where we could be at. And we can always tweak things and move things up or down according to their likes, their wants, their needs, and their budget, of course.
Okay, and is there a cost to this over and above what it might be for the work?
It depends on the scale of project. But for most homeowners, we try to do the consultation for free. We come in, we meet with them, and see what they want to do. And depending on how in-depth of a project it is, warrants if there's got to be a fee or not.
Or you can roll a fee into the cost with the contractor.
Absolutely. A lot of times we like to do that. It makes it easier for everybody. And then at that point, we could also go over the pricing, and we could see if the project fits into their budget.
Okay, so if someone might, obviously I'm a homeowner too. So if the project fits into somebody's budget, and the cost of your side of the business is coming out of the contract, if you like, because the contractor is covering your cost of your fees, and it's at no cost to the homeowner, it makes sense for them to use your services. Why wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Because you've got that additional layer of professional expertise being applied to your project at no additional cost.
Absolutely.
That's a win-win situation, right?
And that's a win-win, like you said, at no additional cost. And you're getting the collaboration of all of us between the client and Jason and I, which Jason has the architectural knowledge. I have a lot of the landscape knowledge and the plantings and whatnot. So you're getting a good amount for your money at that point.
Okay,
You're
that's
getting
great.
the best bang for your buck. Basically.
Best bang for your buck. Love that. Everybody loves that. And this is Patrick Curtis with the Patrick Curtis Real Estate Show. I'm from Suffolk Realty Group. We're on Lakeland Avenue in Bohemia. Telephone number is 631-244-7000. We're on the web at www.suffolkrealtygroup.com. And I'm here this morning with Jason and Bryce from Designing with Elements. And what's your phone number, guys?
Phone number is 631-573-6600. And you can reach us at designingwithelements.com.
Okay, that's really good. So you've met with a client, you've figured out what your budget is, you put a proposal forward, let's hope it's not going to cost them anything for your services, and where do we go then?
Now we start moving along to a project. We get them into the contractor that will fit their needs the best. And then we start moving along and getting permit processes if needed, tweaking some things, picking out colors, patterns, material-wise. That takes a time in itself.
It takes some time, and then, of course, if there's an outdoor kitchen, we want to make sure that the kitchen is designed very functional. And then we walk them through the steps of selecting the right appliances for their kitchen, and then into their furniture.
Okay, so someone's doing an outdoor kitchen like a stone finish kitchen with granite counters, stainless steel appliances, and whatever, outdoor grills, everything all built in. And what can you actually put in an outdoor kitchen? Everything?
Just in the last couple of years, it's grown so much. Outdoor kitchens are one of the fastest growing parts of the industry right now. We could do ice makers, condiment trays, storage bins, refrigerators, barbecue islands, you name it. We've designed some gorgeous.
Everything you can have in the kitchen, you can have outdoors.
And more.
And more.
Yeah,
okay.
you got so many options.
My mouth's watering just thinking about this. Okay, that sounds really good. And then, so you figure out all the different component parts and where we're going. Then you add this to your visualization, or how does this work?
Yeah, it's in the visualization to begin with, but then we want to really tweak the design and make it fit for their needs. Again, maybe you don't need the trash drawer or you want an extra sink. Then we accommodate for those things, select the actual appliances, and then we do specs on it, so everything's built correctly.
Okay. So how long does this take from getting that initial inquiry to getting to this point where you're finalizing your design?
Depending on the size and the scale of the project, but it can go from anywhere from 1 week to, and we've seen it up to about a month.
So it could be up as high as a month from the first contact.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now you go to contract?
Yep, once we're in contract, and then we start the whole permitting process if there are permits required.
Okay.
And if not, we go right into material selections.
Okay, and then with the material selections, that takes what, a week? More?
Depends. Each project is different. Sometimes there's a quick selection if there's not that much, and other times we're getting into, like you said before, the appliances, and that's something we help you out along the whole way, of the appliances, of the stone, of material, of decking, of everything that we could use in plant material.
Okay, so you get a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is, to get all the selections done, and now you're ready to start work. And assuming you got any permits that are required, you start work. What's the average project take?
Project take could be anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, sometimes longer, depending on how intense it is. The second you have a cabana or a pool house, it does take a little bit longer because you're dealing with multiple trades. But at the same time, you're looking at between 2 weeks to about a month on average.
Okay, so potentially we're looking at maybe a month or so to get to this point, and then about up to another month to get the work done. There's no lead times in between?
There is breaks. That depends on scheduling. Of course, we all know the weather breaks and everybody wants a pool tomorrow. But it does take some time, so we definitely like to leave some time there.
Okay. And we're getting towards the end of the project. The project's being done. Then what?
Then you invite us over for a party, and then we enjoy that new outside
then we have
kitchen.
a party.
We have a party. We usually have photographers come over and take pictures.
Okay.
and you enjoy your yard, and you write us a testimonial and let us know.
You want a testimony, you want a yard, you want your own private party, or you just want to be invited to the family party?
Absolutely.
At that point, we are family.
Yeah, so you've been working together for a few months. You're going to like it. And this is Patrick Curtis with the Suffolk Realty Group Show. We're on the web at www.suffolkrealtygroup.com, by phone 61-244-7000. We're inviting you to call us. Ask us about this. We do every service imaginable in real estate, and we're here this morning with Jason and Bryce from Designing with Elements, and they'd love to hear from you too. Jason, what's the phone number?
You can call us at 631-573-6600, or you could email us at team@designingithelements, and of course you can visit our web at designingithelements.com.
Check out the web. Patrick Curtis from Suffolk Realty Group. Love to hear from you.